Hey, we got a new background. Let's go. Welcome to today's video. Today we'll be discussing rappers that fell off heavily when it comes to music wise, stream wise, and in general fans. So enjoy this video today. So this isn't in any chronological way. This is just rappers that throughout the years of them being an artist that unfortunately fell off. And I'm gonna start Rich the Kid. He's somebody that, yeah, he unfortunately fell off. He had a major impact in 2016, 2018, 19. My man was dropping hits after hits. I think, regardless if you like Rich the Kid or not, you can't deny the man had some really big hits. Let's not also forget, Rich the Kid has been in the rap game for more than 10 years already, yeah? I think a lot of people don't know this, but he actually had a different type of artist name like 10, 12 years ago. He's been rapping since 2010. I only started listening to Rich the Kid in 2015. But nowadays, I don't really listen to him that much because, well, his music is outdated. With all due respect, the music from 2018, 2015, that period, isn't really relevant till this day because music is way different now than it was a couple years ago. Like a couple years ago, people were experimenting with drill beats and trap beats, still are to this day, you know. There's no doubt about it that a lot of artists have made that completely. Yeah, Rich the Kid fell off. Did I think he fell off heavily? Well, there's no denying that his numbers have decreased massively. However, if there's one thing that I think he's doing way better now than he was back in those days, was doing business. I don't know if you know, this man has got money, He's had some label issues, but god damn, when it comes to business, Rich the Kid is always on his business. Yeah, sure, he may not drop music, and this is something a lot of people also don't seem to realize is, I had this discussion with my brother a while ago, saying, damn, why do these rappers not drop much music? He said, dude, do you want to know why these rappers hardly drop music? I said, why? Because music don't make as much money for some people. Sometimes one show or one business meeting equals what they've made in a month of dropping music on YouTube and platforms. I said, really? Yeah, dude. Like, for example, that's when I thought, oh, damn, you might be right. Because if you know, Rich the Kid, I don't think he's dropped a music song over a year and a half that is a single without a feature. Motherfucker been featured a lot on Youngboy. Like, goddamn. By the way, that was a fire mixtape 2 years ago. That Youngboy Rich the Kid. I don't give a damn what people say. That was one of the best mixtapes of 2019, without a doubt. Shit was fire. Rich the Kid had a bit of a momentum there, but I can't blame the dude, man. If you can make more money on doing shows and doing business meetings, why not? Honestly, I do the same, to be honest. Famous Dex. Damn, I remember when Rich Forever was a popping thing in 2017 till 2018. They had a lot of hits. Rich Forever featured with Rich the Kid, obviously the CEO, the man in the group. And Famous Dex still had a good momentum. And Jay Critch. Jay Critch was actually new. And I don't think Jay Critch really fell off. I think, with all due respect, he was never on. If you don't know Jay Critch, been fucking with his music for actually 6 years nearly. Really good artist. Unfortunately, not as versatile as you would assume. That's one thing about Jay Critch. He's not a versatile. Obviously, one song he drops an auto-tune song, but I think his auto-tune songs fucking suck. There's too much auto-tune. I don't know who his engineer is or producer, but they gotta lower the auto-tune. But his recent song he dropped was really, really nice. That was like the 2018, 2019 Critch that I'd missed. But Famous Dex fell off heavily. When we be honest, I think if you think of Chicago rappers nowadays, he's not even in the discussion or in the project anymore. Like, who do you think of when you think of Chicago rappers? Ain't no motherfucker gonna say, oh, Famous Dex. Like in 2016, 2018, we would have said, oh yeah, Famous Dex without a doubt. Famous Dex, his like last big hit was Japan. I think that year as well he had a Pick It Up, Pick It Up, Pick It Up, featuring A$AP Rocky. Fuck knows how he got that collab with A$AP Rocky. Goddamn, that motherfucker must have gotten a lot of money for that feature, or he knows him personally. But it's crazy because if he knows him personally, then surely he would have been mentioned on other songs or had more collabs with A$AP Rocky, as far as I know. But he must have paid a heavy feature for A$AP Rocky's song. I remember I was listening to it in the cab, Japan. It had 1 million views in the first day, and I was like, wow, this is really good for him because he'd been struggling lately with like getting views, But Famous Dex went downhill. If you've been a solid Famous Dex listener, he has been going downhill. And it's unfortunately all since his mother passed away. I've noticed since his mother passed away, the man got in a very deep depression. And he's also been in a lot of legal problems, bro. Going to court, getting sued by his girlfriend because he beat her up, not paying people back, getting robbed. Not to mention the fact him getting robbed was probably the worst thing that damaged his image and ego, because he was always toting guns in his clips and always, talking about drilling on ups and stuff. Then he gets robbed twice or 3 times, and yeah, people like, dude, this man ain't about it. But yeah, he's a crack addict. There's no doubt about it. He still probably does it, even though he says he's sober. I don't believe a single word comes out of his mouth. I'm sad. Do I think Famous Dex can make a comeback? No, he doesn't suit in this type of rap era anymore. His sound is old school. people want different. People want melodic rappers like, obviously Polo G, Lil Durk, etc. So yeah, Famous Dex is not even in the conversation anymore, which is sad, but it's a thing, It's crazy because Famous Dex was eventually once bigger than Lil Uzi Vert. Can you believe that? Lil Skies, man. I'm gonna be honest, this one hurts the most for me because I've been listening to Lil Skies for several years, and damn, his music still hits hard nowadays. His best album was definitely Life of a Dark Rose. That was a fucking fire album. I think there's like 12 or 13, 14 songs, and I can guarantee you 10, 11 of them I think are fire. I was listening to the album last week, and I was like, shit. This thing's almost 3 years old, bro. Like, I don't know. Reminiscing and listening to all the songs definitely gives you like a pushback to the past. I remember the first time I'd ever listened to Lil Skies was that song. Was it Red Roses? I think it was Red Roses. Nowadays, it's one of those. No, it was Red Roses. I was like, oh damn, who is this guy? So I searched him up, like, oh shit, this man been rapping for a long time actually. Lil Skies undoubtedly is one of these rappers that, even though, yes, he did fall off, right? There's no denying it. His numbers have decreased heavily. His last album sold 10,000 units. That was a year and a half ago. Unbothered. I thought the album was pretty fire. I don't give a fuck what people think of it. I think the Unbothered was really nice. It had a couple of good songs. Had one or two, three features, not like major features. I think Wiz Khalifa was like the biggest feature. That was really it, because if you know, Lil Skies prefers to do solo songs most of the time. Once in a while he has a collab. He had a collab with No Cap, which is 4K Trey Youngboy member, about 2 years ago. Didn't fuck with that song that much, but that's the thing. Some songs of Lil Skies, I'm first like, I don't like it, but then the more I listen to it, like, okay, that's actually fucking fire. It's got its own style. That's one thing about Lil Skies. Nobody sounds like him, and he doesn't sound like anyone else. That's one thing I can majorly respect him for, is because he sounds like himself. No one sounds like Lil Skies in the rap game. I can't name one artist that sounds like Lil Skies. But yeah, obviously Lil Skies has also got a child. I think that's one of the biggest reasons that he hasn't dropped music in a long time, like solo art, like project. He's apparently working on some music, he's saying. I believe him, because if you follow Lil Skies, that motherfucker don't post on Instagram. He's just like goddamn Playboy Cardi. Once in a couple weeks or months he says something. But I actually genuinely believe him now. I've been following Lil Skies since the beginning, like I said, bro. Not of his career, but midway through his career. And I've always stick with Lil Skies, I've always supported him. And, you gotta understand, it's very frustrating if you're a diehard fan that's still with his music and fucks with his music. If he doesn't drop music, it's gonna get leaked. Do I agree with it? No. But the other hand, I'm pretty sure Lil Skies isn't signed to a label or anything. But yeah, regardless, Lil Skies, I still rock with him. He's still a solid guy, Music is still good to this day. I'm just waiting on a album, and I hope to God that he will make a comeback, because if it's one of these artists that deserve a comeback, it's Lil Skies. Man was fucking on a roller coaster 2016, 2019. God damn, my man had hits. Let's not forget that. Man had hits. Not to mention he's also had depression a couple times. But yeah, that's one of the artists that I think definitely fell off. But I think Lil Skies has the potential to come back. If he makes more collabs, drops more songs, stays more consistent on social media, then he'll be good. He'll be alright. Lil Pump. Damn, I just thought about it. Like, holy shit. My boy fell off hard. J. Cole was right a couple of years ago. However, Lil Pump is actually making a comeback, I think, at this current moment. He's dropped a bunch of songs this past 4 or 5 months. Not the greatest song, but it's like, fuck it, it's better than what he's been goddamn dropping previous. I think Lil Pump was never going to lose. And it's the same applies to Smoke Perp, I still listen to Smoke Perp once in a blue moon. I follow him on social media. I think Smoke Perp's career is worse than Lil Pump's at the moment, because Lil Pump at least is really active on social media. Once in a while you get stuff to hear about Lil Pump. But lately, actually, no negativity surrounding Lil Pump. It's been positivity, It's funny because when an artist isn't popping or like relevant in the US, they all get these fucking weird random shows in like Germany. They get these goddamn fucking shows in like Eastern Europe. It's a known fact. It really, search it up. Like Lil Pump and Smoke Perp been touring like a motherfucker in Europe right now. Like, they've been going crazy in Europe, Smoke Perp was recently here 2-3 months ago in Limburg or Maastricht, which is Maastricht. Limburg is Maastricht. But I think Lil Pump can make a comeback. But however, he has to switch up his style and flow, because ain't nobody trying to listen to no Gucci Gang shit. Like, that shit was fun. Like, there's no denying the kid at his age had a lot of hits. But I think we all knew from a certain point, like, he was never going to last. Like, J. Cole was right in the interview. Ignorant kid got all that money, means shit, bro. That's a lot of pressure and money on a kid that's 16, 17, bro, making millions of dollars. yeah, that can have a toll on him, but I think he'll make a comeback. He has potential, but then he has to switch up his style and be more serious. Because I think you can classify Lil Pump as a fucking comedian right now. Like, this whole Make America Good thing that happened 2 years ago. People were like, what is he? Is he an artist or is he an Instagram comedian slash influencer? That's the thing with some artists. When you're an artist, stay as an artist. Yeah, sure, you can be an artist but also be a comedian. But then people get confused and is as in like, do we call him a comedian or do we call him a rap artist? Which one is he? So yeah, he fell off, but I'm thinking he's going to make a comeback. It might take a while, but he'll be back. Then the last one is also a group. YBN, Young Boss N-words. I can't say the word because I'll get cancelled, right? Goddamn, white people can't say. They fell off hard. They all three fell off hard. I think the first person that fell off music-wise was defo YBN. What's the guy? YBN Almighty J. It's crazy because I remember like in 2017, 2018, he had signed to Rich the Kid, Rich Forever. They had like a couple, like 2, 3, 4 songs. But apparently they fell out because I think Rich said something about his girlfriend at the time, Black China. Nasty slut. Yeah. I don't know. They fell out and they pulled up on them more. I don't know. That's the fell out. I knew it wasn't going to last long. But they had good chemistry on the songs at least. That's what I liked about them. But yeah, boy fell off fucking hard. Hasn't really ever had a massive hit. And when I say hit, including radio music, like Billboard, I think Chopstick was his biggest hit ever. Like single wise and just music in general. It was a fucking fire song, bro. And I think the second person that really fell off was YBN Namir in the group, I think that man became consistent and unbothered. I think he was like, damn, I made a couple of I'm gonna just start where I'm at. And you can't really blame an artist when out of nowhere they blow up overnight. It's a fucking sensation. You blow up overnight thinking, man, I'm gonna just make this because fuck it, why not? And then bam, gets 100K in a night. Like, whoa, that's crazy. And then also another artist that I think unfortunately fell off as always, Corday. I know some of you will be like, what? Nah, Corday didn't fall off. Yeah, my man fell off hard, bro. Nobody speaks about this dude no more. Nobody speaks about the whole YBN collective thing. I know they aren't together. They hadn't been together for a while. But they fell off. And that's the thing about being a rap artist. It's difficult staying consistent. That's why I'm actually still to this day very surprised that Polo G is relevant. I thought 2 years ago, this man's going to fall off soon. But no, he hasn't. And how he hasn't, I can't tell you, man, because I'm not a diehard Polo G fan. But I do want to say Polo G has some fire ass songs. I know some of y'all think I'm a hating ass person because I say Polo G sounds the same, because he does. But he's a fire artist. Now let's go to the lost artist that I think like 99% of the people in the hip hop community have forgotten, but I still listen to till this day. Trill Sammy. Goddamn, that name says a lot. It rings a lot. Fucking hell, it does, doesn't it? 2016 freestyle, 2015 freestyle. That's what blew him up. And man, that boy fell off hard. I don't know how this man's still making money, because I've been following Trill Sammy for 4.5, 5 years on IG. He just recently bought a gold diamond Cuban link or Cuban chain and a fucking bust down Cartier watch. Bear in mind, it's the cheapest one that you can get. But that man's still getting money. Hey, fuck knows how, bro. These shows must be paying this guy good, because he ain't dropping no music. Trill Sammy had a couple of really good songs. His biggest song obviously being Uber Everywhere. That was a vibe. I think in 2016, 2017. It was actually a remix to Made in Tokyo. His song, that man also fell off. God damn. A lot of rappers that really fell off. Like, it's crazy when you think about like artists like 50, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Eminem. It's fucking bizarre. They've been all in the rap game for more than 20 years, and yet they're still relevant till this day. Maybe even more relevant now because of this whole social media. You gotta remember, back in those times, iPhone wasn't a thing, YouTube wasn't a thing in the 2000s, etc. They had to all count on shows and people word-to-word radio plays. Nowadays, fucking blowing up is the best thing. That's why I've been lately using TikTok a lot. You can literally revive your career by using TikTok or any form of social media, but I said it, YouTube is not the thing anymore. TikTok is what makes you blow up. That's what happened with iShowSpeed. That dude blew up because of TikTok. Same goes to Eden Ross. Blew up because of TikTok. That's just a crazy thing. And a lot of these rappers that I hear nowadays is like, holy fuck, this guy really blew up from a goddamn TikTok video. That's crazy. But unfortunately, with a lot of these TikTok rappers, they fall off anyways after like 1 or 2 hits. But Trill Sammy, man, I still listen to his music sometimes. It's shit's still fire, bro. But his music nowadays, I mean, to be honest, he's only dropped one music video in the past year. And the last song was fucking disappointing. I mean, what the hell, bro? I didn't wait a year for that crap. But yeah, anyways, this is the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys liked the background as well. And I shall see you later, man. Who do you think also fell off more? I'm trying to think. Kanye West, no. Kanye West didn't fall off. That man's a certified legend. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll check you later, man. Hey, peace out.